Broner and his third potential opponent. We're going to talk about Oscar De La Hoya talking about he looking for a throne for his 50th birthday, and Ryan Garcia, how if Ryan Garcia finds a way to get out of this fight, he is a bona fide clown and he should never be respected again. Got some other stuff, got some upcoming fight dates that I'm going to talk about. Anthony Joshua, talk about that, talk about the return of Shakur Stevenson. So we, and then plus maybe who's ever listening, if they want to do some Q&A, we can talk about that. Also gonna talk about the situation about Elbowgate with Liam Smith and and Chris Eubanks Jr. because that's gonna be the title of a solo video. So also, if you want to sneak in a football question, I guess I'll take a football question too about this weekend's championship games. What's going on, J-Talk? What's going on, man? So like I said, if you want to ask a quick football question, who do I think gonna win these games over the weekend? That's cool too. Right now, I can't call it with either one of these games, because 1 minute I'm going with the 49ers, then the next minute I'm going with the Eagles. I think this is going to be probably a low scoring game again, but the Eagles is so sufficiently sound. It's asking a lot of this dude, to basically go in there and try to win a Super Bowl being a rookie quarterback. No rookie quarterback has ever started in the Super Bowl and won. So it's just, hey, Mark, what's going on? It's just going to be tough, but it got to happen sooner than later. But I don't know, man. I can see if he started from the beginning of the season and then got all the way, then it's just difficult. I don't know. It may end Sunday. I mean, at the end of the day, the Eagles, for the most part of the season, they were the best team in the league, hands down. So you would expect them to pull this off and get to the big dance. Now, on the flip side, Kansas City and the Bengals have just had Kansas City's number. And Joe Burrow, he just seemed to get up when it comes to playing the Chiefs. I mean, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's taking it to Patrick Mahomes. And I think the Bengals have beat the Chiefs 3 straight times. Two for sure. But the Bengals, I said earlier, they could be that sneaky team. The Bengals could be that sneaky team, but man, to try to beat somebody three times back, I don't know. But Patrick Mahomes, without a shadow of a doubt, is the MVP. All right, so where are we going to begin at? Okay, I'm going to talk about this thing with Liam Smith, and people have been asking me to talk about this with Liam Smith and Chris Eubanks Jr. about the elbow. I'm gonna do a solo video later on. I looked at the video. You don't really catch those things just till one of these YouTubers that have a lot of time on their hands be like, look. And then you take a look and it's like, I'm gonna give Liam Smith the benefit of the doubt, because as he was throwing the short left hook, Eubanks, based off that way he fought with the Roy Jones Jr. style, with his gloves down and his face out, as he was trying to lean to like duck from the punch, while he was swinging, the elbow just caught the top of his head. Without a doubt, and say he didn't do it intentionally, because Liam Smith doesn't have a history of dirty tactics. And I haven't heard anybody that fought him say, hey, Liam Smith has a history of doing dirty things. So you gotta, I gotta call it right down the middle. I'm gonna be fair and say, hey, it's just one of them things that just happens as part of boxing, just like unintentional, head clashes. Then again, Evander Holyfield would do it on purpose, allegedly. Evander Holyfield, a lot of fighters complain about Evander Holyfield leaning in with his head, trying to headbutt people. So it was more than just Mike Tyson. Several fighters that fought Evander Holyfield accused him of doing that. So that's why sometimes you just be like, okay, with Evander Holyfield, so you can make that assessment. But with Liam Smith, it's just not enough evidence and not enough history behind him to just say, okay, he did it on purpose. And, that played a pivotal role in Eubanks Jr. getting stopped. Like I said, I'm a fair dude. I'll call it right down the middle. I'm fair. So I don't think it's no foul play behind Liam Smith and Chris Eubanks Jr. It's just one of them things that happen in boxing. So that's it. That's all. So, I don't think it's no foul play. Just one of those, just a situation that happened in boxing. But Chris Eubanks was fighting a good fight up until he got caught. But I started to see him getting winded towards the end of the third round, and that's something that you got to look at, like his conditioning and stuff. To see somebody breathing hard at the end of the third round mean he didn't train, and his conditioning was a question mark. So there you have it. All right, so Oscar De La Hoya tweeted something out. I thought that might have been a fake tweet, but he basically saying he's looking for a thong for his 50th birthday. Wow. You've heard a lot of questionable stuff about Oscar De La Hoya. You just be like, okay, dude. But you didn't heard questionable things. You didn't seen pictures. You didn't heard, I don't know, Oscar. I don't know, bro. Oh, Oscar said that, Kobe, you didn't hear? Oscar tweeted that he looking for a thong for his 50th birthday. Cisco. That thong, but I don't want to spend. Hey, Oscar, whatever, bro. Whatever. All right, so you're hearing that Ryan Garcia hasn't signed his contract. Now, unlike, the Errol Spence Brigade was putting out, those goofies talking about that Terrence Crawford should have signed the contract. Well, Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya both tweeted and showed pictures of an actual contract. Now, you're hearing that Ryan Garcia hasn't signed it. So if Ryan Garcia doesn't sign this contract, he looks like the biggest wuss ever. There's no way he can get out of this. If he don't sign the contract, an actual contract that was sent to him, unlike what the goofball brigade was reporting. I mean, like I said, them dudes is cornballs. The least attorney and a couple of other dudes. For some reason I think they can internet bully somebody. Man, get out of here, man. Ain't nobody scared of you goofies. So and take it however you want. Whoever if you think I'm talking about you, then I'm talking about you. Ask Kobe. I'll be in the streets, and I don't want to hear none of that stuff. Oh, you don't know what I look like and all that stuff. I didn't show my face, so I ain't worried about none of that stuff, man. I ain't worried about none of that stuff. I'm worried about nobody. If you stupid enough to run up on me because I won't follow a script and I won't say what you want me to say, and I won't praise your God, Errol Spence, that just shows you what you made up. That just shows you your makeup. That shows your mental stability. This shows that you need to sit on that couch, because you definitely need to see a shrink. For real. I done been to several fights. So, you know, all that stuff about I don't be in the streets. I'm in the streets. I didn't. So, you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, I don't know what's up with Oscar saying that kind of stuff. It's just certain things you need to keep to yourself. And I don't think Oscar need to be tweeting stuff like that. Like, bro, like, you need to keep that to yourself. I'm so serious. But yeah, contract, the actual contract that they tweeted and said that they have, then that's on him. At the end of the day, people was waiting for this fight. Y'all begged people to get on board with this fight. Ryan Garcia and Tank said, okay, we gonna make this fight, get on board. This is gonna be a big fight. This is gonna be one of the biggest fights going into 2023. And now you got Ryan Garcia not signed his contract, and Oscar said the fight is gonna happen. Well, here's the thing, man. What's the holdup? What is the holdup? What now? Now, also, I wanted to bring this up. I got to say this about BLK Prime. From this point forward, and I just got to say this, they gotta be cool, man. They only at their second event, and they didn't had already a few mishaps. They already know that there's people, and I'm gonna say it, black people, that hopes BLK fails. You know, there's people that's hoping Blue Blood Sports fail, and I'm gonna get to Blue Blood too, because I gotta talk about something that was said about Blue Blood, and I gotta keep this 100. And Blue Blood is my guy, though. He a master, like I said, he a master clickbaiter, and I give him credit for that, because and I ain't talking about him behind his back. I told Blue Blood over the phone that he is a master clickbaiter. But it works. But I'm gonna get to that later on. But as far as BLK Prime goes, they gotta be cool, man. So yet Adrian Broner had to find another opponent. Now it looks like he's gonna fight a guy by the name of Michael Williams Jr. I looked at Michael Williams Jr.'s record, and I think this is a safe fight for Adrian Broner. Because I looked at some of the dudes he fought. I think he fought a dude, they got like 30 losses or something, and another dude, they got like 34 losses. At the end of the day, hey, it is what it is. I was just laughing, and I ain't trying to put him down, but I was just looking at some of the dudes he fought on his box rec, and I just was laughing. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a stay busy, you know, get Adrian Broner back in the scheme of things. And I gotta say this, and I'm not saying no names, but I really do think that there's possible sabotage going on behind the scenes. You know, and I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna accuse nobody of some things, but you guys kind of know what's up. You know what's up, y'all. Y'all know y'all know what's happening. But I just find it funny, you just seeing some things going wrong. Now, the Hank Lundy thing, I don't know what Hank Lundy was thinking. Like basically get out of another fight and go fight somebody else. But they pulled him. And that's unfortunate for Hank Lundy. I know he was saying that he want to give his father a proper burial or something. They could have sued everybody, and I'm just keeping it a buck. They could have sued BLK Prime. They could have sued, they could have sued everybody involved. They might do it. You can't sit up there and say you got a cut and you can't go on February the 2nd, but then you said you'll be ready to go by February the 25th. And I mean, how did he think that he was going to be able to get away with something like that? And that's the only thing I'm saying. Like, how could you think that, okay, I'm going to be able to pull this off and get away? That you should have known that they was going to come after you. And the California State Commission came after him. They suspended him. No fight. But BLK Prime, they got to be cool. They got to not find themselves in these predicaments themselves. Because like I said before, you got a gang of people praying for their downfall, hoping that they fail. And like I said, a lot of them are and most of them are black, or should I say all of them are black. Doesn't matter whether Hank was trying to get the money. He was contractually obligated, basically fight on February the 2nd. Doesn't matter about the money. When you sign on the dotted line, you are obligated to fulfill, your obligation. And his obligation was to fight in California on February the 2nd. You can't sit up there and pull out of a fight to go get more money and thinking that you just gonna be able to get away with that, saying, okay, I got a cut, so I can't go on February the 2nd, but then you turn around and talk about you gonna fight on February the 25th. Then people gonna be like, what? Also, basically you said, you know what I'm saying? Your cut is gonna be healed by the 25th. Keep in mind, you still have to go through a training camp. You have to go to sparring and all that kind of stuff. Then you have a week of preparation, getting ready for the fight. So that's what I'm saying. He just didn't use good judgment. I understand he was trying to get a bag, but that was not smart at all. So he may be blacklisted for a while, unfortunately, and I hate to attach that name black and listed, but y'all know how the cookie crumbles. And I ain't talking about no Chips Ahoy's neither. Just a bad decision on his part. And I hate that happened to him, but you gotta be smart, man. You just gotta be smart. So now, I want to talk about it. I was cracking up. This is what I've been saying about some of these dudes on here. Some of these dudes on here just ain't wrapped too tight. And I'm starting to see that. Some of these dudes are not playing with a full deck. Ever since this Crawford thing started. Oh, and by the way, once again, I just wanted to prove to you what I was saying about contracts and all that kind of stuff. The only person that can hold up you know what I'm saying, it don't take no 9 months to negotiate a fight. As you can see, Adrian Broner was able to find two opponents within a week's time. A week within each other. He was able to find two opponents. Hopefully it's not a fourth opponent. Hopefully this fight can make it to the 25th of February. Hopefully nothing else happens. But this is what I was trying to tell y'all about, these dudes that sit up here that was making these videos, these goofballs and stuff. These black Klansmen, because that's what a lot of them is. Some of them are really black Klansmen. I'm still waiting for somebody to explain to me, why do you hate another black man than Terrence Crawford? I mean, for real. But that's black people for you. The dudes that hate on Terrence Crawford, the black Klansmen, these are the same people that probably don't think black people should get reparations. That's what type of dudes these dudes is. But as you can see, once again, as I've been telling you, you can listen to me, or you can listen to them. But who's been proven right more than, the other people? I ain't gonna call them dudes ops because they ain't ops. This ain't the streets, and that's another thing. These dudes act like we in the streets and stuff. Act like, you know, you got dudes acting like you can't deal with other content creators. Like I say, I don't tell nobody who to deal with. So you ain't finna tell me who I can deal with. My father been deceased for over 20 something years. Nobody gonna tell me who I can associate myself with. That's real talk. And take it however you want. Like I said, my father been gone for over 20 something years, man. People acting like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's up with you talking to this dude? What's up with you talking to that dude? Because I'm a grown man. And like I said, I don't work for nobody. I don't answer to nobody. I don't have no boss. And I'm going to keep, and I don't know how many times I got to keep saying that. These dudes acting like we in the streets and stuff. Most of these dudes don't know nothing about the streets. Ain't never sold a rock in their life. Ain't never bagged up no weight of any kind. Not that I'm condoning that kind of stuff. So stop acting like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes on here are straight wankster pranksters, mousepad mobsters. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. And people can sit up there and grit their teeth and act like Pinky all they want. So I'm just saying. This ain't no dang streets. Like I said, man, I'm 48 years old, man. Ain't nobody gonna tell me, especially somebody that's younger than me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me who I can deal with. For real. Nobody. Like I said, I'm gonna say this once again. I ain't got no boss. I don't check in with nobody. But yeah, now you guys see once again what I've been telling you. It don't take 9 months, like I've been saying, to negotiate no fights. And you know what fight I'm talking about, the fight between the Big Fish and Terrence Crawford. Now, I want to point something out. Y'all notice how some of these cornballs, you know how some of these cornballs, because I can't talk how I want to talk, at least not for right now. Y'all know how some of these cornballs love to play you know what I'm saying, the blackness game. Now all of a sudden everybody like making videos talking about what Lou DiBella said. Now a couple of years ago, y'all couldn't stand Lou DiBella. But when he say something that fits your narrative, oh, see what Lou DiBella is saying? See what Lou DiBella said about Terrence? Once again, Lou DiBella don't know what's going on with nobody else's negotiations. Lou DiBella might be trying to get in good with you know what I'm saying, with Big Al again. What people really mad about and why it bothers everybody, because I'm finna hit people with a lot of truth serum, or truth syrup, truth syrup, truth lean, or as we call in the Bay, call it truth throat. See, a lot of people can't handle that Terrence Crawford now is in control of his own destiny. The very person that everybody was calling a slave. Top Rank Toby and all them kind of names. And see, that's what they mad about. That Terrence Crawford now is controlling his own destiny. But see, that's the thing, though. They ain't got a problem with Canelo doing it. They don't have a problem with Canelo calling his own shots. They don't have a problem with Canelo coming into the PBC, getting 50 million from them and taking Caleb Plant's belt and running back to the zone. But they think Terrence Crawford is supposed to be somebody's B. And once again, you got these managers. Like I said, once again, why are you worried about what promotional company Terrence Crawford with? And I laugh. Yeah, Terrence Crawford shouldn't have re-signed with Top Rank. Why do you care? Why do you care? But that was the narrative a lot of these goofies was pushing. You know, that was the narrative that a lot of these dudes was pushing. But now all of a sudden, you guys are fans of Lou DiBella. Couldn't stand him a couple of years ago when y'all was saying that he tried to, you know what I'm saying, when he tried to take Deontay Wilder allegedly over to Matchroom and try to sneak and make the Anthony Joshua fight, and Al Heyman cut him off or whatever. But it's funny, when Max Kellerman spoke on the negotiations, y'all called Max Kellerman a racist. You called Rick Glazer a racist. Anybody that is anti, anybody that supports Terrence Crawford is, you know what I'm saying, some kind of sellout, or you'll say they racist. So is Lou DiBella a racist for speaking on Terrence Crawford? Is Nonito Donaira's wife a racist? See, that's what I mean, and I love blowing you fake pro-black dudes out the water, because you guys are easy work. And you can't debate worth nothing. You use the same fake talking points. You guys are easy. If you're listening, you guys are easy. And I'm gonna say this again. I know you listen to my channel. I told you the answer is hell to the no. I ain't doing don't ask me to do no debates. It ain't no use, because I've already won. Everything that I said was gonna happen 3 years ago didn't happen. I told you they was gonna stall out this fight. Like I said before, nobody can't come with a legit answer. They didn't have no problem giving Canelo whatever he wanted. But then all of a sudden they want to play games with Terrence Crawford's money. And then you have black content creators trying to devalue another black man, trying to tell this man what to take. Hey, bro, get off my channel, bro. Hey, get off my channel, fanboy. Hey, block this cornball. Hey, dude, go troll somewhere else. So but see, this is what I'm talking about. This goofy right here. Crawford didn't duck nothing. So don't come on my channel disrespecting me, bro. Get your, yeah. Bye-bye, cornball. See, that's what I'm saying. They can't stand to hear the truth. Crawford didn't duck nothing. They can't even explain. They can't even tell you what did they offer Crawford. That's what these goofies do. You're gone. Hey, anybody else come on here with any Errol Spence brigade cornballs, come on here, clip them. Take them down, take them out. I don't mean figuratively, I just mean figuratively, not literally. Don't take, you know what I'm saying? Just get rid of them. Because I don't want people talking about town is calling, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they can't handle the truth. I ain't even gonna engage with them, because it's been proven who really didn't want to fight. And I've been saying this for the longest. Yeah, you gonna hear, yeah. Nah, he just a dude is a cornball. He just a spy. He just a spy. He just a spy. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Nah, he gone, J-Dog. Nah, y'all finna listen to this agony right now. Y'all finna hear this. You finna be like agony, like them Bug Bunny cartoons, because the truth need to come out. All these cornballs do is sit up here and try to devalue another black man. Y'all don't never count Canelo's pockets. And I laugh at the fact that these dudes do this stuff. Like, on the real, who are you to tell Terrence Crawford what he should take? Who is you to tell somebody what he's worth? And you ain't never been in, you have never heard me tell a fighter how much money he should get. Because that ain't my place. Yeah, I know Crawford is helping Devin Haney. You know J-Dog, the dude that's a sellout, the dude that's you know what I'm saying? The dude that's, that word that rhymes with loon, the C word, but he helping another black fighter. And keep in mind, Terrence Crawford has a black wife and a black family. Terrence Crawford did helped out a lot of people. Like I said, I didn't talk to Terrence Crawford off camera, but these are your so-called pro-black people. They sitting up here devaluing another man for the sake of some other dude. Talking about he should take this, he should take that. Like I said, how you gonna tell somebody what they supposed to take? And y'all ain't never fought a day in y'all life. But this is what they do. They don't tell Canelo what to take. They ain't telling Ryan Garcia what to take. This is black people. This is black people. This is your community for you. This is your black community. And like I said before, when they talk like that, that's out of fear, because they really don't want the fight to happen. The only people that really have an issue with Terrence Crawford is some of the fighters from Philly and, of course, some of the fighters from Texas. Like I said, Bud then went out it beyond the call of duty. Like I said, Bud went beyond the call of duty to try to make this fight happen. But you can't even tell this man how much you want to pay him. Like I said, they was the ones that said they don't want to offer Bud some money that's insulting. But like I said before, I told you way last year that Keith Thurman was always the plan. Okay, so here's the thing. And all them PBC fighters is full of it. Okay, Bud is available now. While Ugas is running his mouth talking about they offered Bud a 3-fight deal. While Ugas is talking about they offered Bud a 3-fight deal. Well, Ugas is available. Bud is available. Why not offer Bud a fight with Ugas? Since Errol Spence is coming back in May. But Errol Spence said he would circle the block, and this is what he does. What's stopping this fight from happening now? Keep in mind, Errol Spence was the one that said he don't need a tune-up fight. He said he could go directly into Crawford. He said he ready to go. Okay, so why you fight Keith Thurman then? No, answer that question. Why you fight Keith Thurman then if you don't need no tune-up fight? And we already know what's gonna happen. Since this fight is gonna be at 154, he gonna say he can't make 147. That's all that's gonna happen. That's all that's gonna happen. And then if he goes back down to 147 and he does fight Terrence Crawford and he loses, he gonna say it's because of the weight. He gonna say he was drained. And then the Errol Spence Brigade, that's gonna be their built-in excuse. Cause like I said, they ain't as confident. And I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all goofies is listening. Y'all ain't as confident in your boys y'all try to pretend. Y'all always saw Terrence Crawford as a threat. The moment he came to 147, y'all loved Terrence Crawford till he set foot at 147. And then when you seen what he did to Jeff Horn, you do obstacle, move the goalpost further and further. You moved the damn goalpost from the goal line to the parking lot. Talking about, oh, he need to fight this. He need to fight this dude. He need to fight that dude. Then when he fights him and beats him, it's his, oh, he hasn't fought anybody. But then y'all praise Errol Spence for beating up Peterson, a dude that had already been knocked out before. Okay. Had been stopped by Lucas Matisse, got stopped got the hell beat out of him by Tim Bradley. You know what I'm saying? Had a life and death fight with Amir Khan. So I mean, I'm just saying, but that was the greatest victory you ever seen. Then you want to praise the Kell Brook fight. Kell Brook was coming off a stoppage loss, coming off a loss. Let Terrence Crawford have fought somebody coming off a loss. Like I said, his best fight is against a featherweight, Mikey Garcia, because it ain't that much of a difference between Spence's last 5 opponents versus Terrence Crawford's. Why is it such a monumental win if Spence beats Sean Porter, but then if Bud does it, then it's not that big of a deal. But you use Shawn Porter to elevate Errol Spence. But then when Bud goes in there and stops him, then all of a sudden it's excuses. Oh, the fight was fixed. Oh, Kell Brook was damaged goods. But y'all was the one that told him to fight Kell Brook. Y'all was the one that said he need to fight Kell Brook. And then Ugas ain't made no attempt to call out Terrence Crawford. That man, he got elevated to the champion when they gave him the belt. He didn't know Terrence Crawford because that was part they put him in the ring with Errol Spence so he could get the third belt and he could try plan. That was plan because that was part of his plan. But now they talking about, well, belts don't matter. All this stuff, oh, I'm gonna collect all the belts, then I'll fight Terrence Crawford. You didn't fight Terrence Crawford in no particular order. You could have fought Terrence Crawford as soon as he got a belt, and then you with his belt, and then you would have fought the other dude. So people that's hanging their hat on this, oh, well, he said he was gonna get all the belts, and he was gonna fight Terrence Crawford last. Well, why you had to fight Terrence Crawford last? That, now that you look at it in retrospective, that's a cap, because you still ain't fought Terrence Crawford. Like, you cornballs can't mess with me. I told you I don't listen to the y'all can listen to all these screaming Jay Hawkins looking dudes with rooster beards. You listen to these fake Lincoln lawyers. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to all them dudes. Because how many times have they been proven wrong? Like I said, oh, I'm gonna collect all the belts. And then once again, Errol Spence is on video telling Terrence Crawford that he wouldn't go fight him. Oh, Al already have a plan for me. I'm gonna fight Thurman, I'm gonna fight Garcia, I'm gonna fight for real, I'm gonna fight Pacquiao. Listen. I'm too good with this, man. Like I said, all this stuff about promotional companies and these managers, like I said, man, I'm 48 years old, man. Thomas Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard got made within a week. But you mean to tell me that it take 9 months to negotiate a fight and you didn't start talking to Terrence Crawford till like around May or June? You could have started talking to, like I said, the fix was in, the cap was in. I'm sorry if some of you guys, I'm sorry if you guys can't handle the truth. But that's y'all problem, not mine's. That's y'all problem. You cornballs ain't finna come on my channel and try to bully me. You can't impose your will on me. You can't make me comply. Because like I said, I'm out there. I take offense sometimes when I got these dudes sitting up behind a computer talking, that don't never go to fights. Who don't never talk to the sanctioning bodies. They don't never talk to the managers. Don't talk to the trainers. Have y'all not noticed that when you do an interview with some of these fighters from the other side of the street, they say virtually the same thing? You notice they say the same thing when you ask one particular question, and it almost sounds like it's scripted. See, I'm one of these dudes that pay close attention to things. And then you got the managers, like I said, they get mad. They'll accuse you of being on the take and all this kind of stuff. Because I was laughing because somebody accused Blue Blood of being on somebody's payroll. Because keep in mind, I was accused of being on somebody's payroll. I was accused of being on Top Rank's payroll. Some goofy baby animal looking dude said that. Some old cornball. Like I said before, yeah, that's true. Well, Terrence Crawford been had a belt. He didn't have a belt since 2018. You know why? Because I was at that fight when he got a belt. Well, what happened to the fight? He went and got a belt. Like I said, for people who keep saying, oh, he kept his word, he didn't keep his word. Why you had to fight, like I said before? What do promotional companies have to do with you fighting somebody? I keep saying this. I ain't trying to hear no excuse. Floyd and Manny Pacquiao eventually got dead. Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis got dead. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury got dead. So where was all that stuff then? Where was all that promotional company stuff then? Because it's an excuse. I'll laugh and that's the funny thing. These people accuse me of being on somebody's payroll. Y'all act like y'all on the PBC payroll. I can promise you ain't I can promise you that none of y'all ain't ever got a check from the PBC. I can promise y'all, like I said, I've never got a check from Top Ranking. And I'm going to say this once and for all. I don't even deal. How many PBC fights have you seen me cover within the last? I haven't covered a PBC fight physically in a while, since like 2019 or something. Like almost 4 years. Last year, I only got approved for one PBC card. And that was in Minneapolis, and that's because nobody wanted to go there. Like I said before, like I said before, I had to have a conference call. Oh, by the way, shout out to my guy, LB Sign. You know what I'm saying? Because he helped me fix the problem. You know, he helped me fix the problem. I had to now. I had a conference call with the big people from the other side of the street. I'm not gonna put these people's name out there, but LB can vouch for me that we had to have conference calls, but we got stuff sorted out. But I still spoke my mind. I mean, you see the ignorance. You see the ignorance with these fanboys. Because once again, you can't hear the truth. So do I work for? Hold on. So do I work for Bill Haney too? I ain't never got no check from Terrence Crawford. I ain't got Terrence Crawford's number. You see the ignorance in these. You see the fanboyism. You see the fanboyism. You see the fanboyism. That dude right there, that's the type of dude that got a poster of Errol Spence on his wall and stuff, and he stroked the poster Errol Spence with his fingers. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he get all hot and bothered. So since you coming on here trolling, dude, I'm finna humiliate you. But these are the type of dudes that you see what I mean? They just proved my point. You just proved my point. That's why some of them are called, I don't like to use that name. He just proved my point. But, like, that he just proved my point about some of the Errol Spence brigade. Like I said, them dudes got a poster of Errol Spence, and they light up some candles and some incense and stuff. And they get on their knees and put the black hoodie over their head and be chanting Errol Spence, Errol Spence, like the golden child. Can I have the knife? We need the knife. Can I have the knife? Can I have? No, for real. That's not something. We need the knife. I want the knife. Nah, for real. That's how some of these Aerosmith fans is. They want the knife. Hey, we know who the main was is too. For real, these dudes be sitting by Aerosmith posters, lighting candles with one of those coat robes on. Can I have the knife? We need the knife. I want knife. And I gotta say something, man. Real, y'all gotta stop. Like, the dude just proved my point. He said you work for Terrence Crawford. I can tell you right now, I ain't got Terrence Crawford number. He ain't got my number. I'm cool with Terrence Crawford's team. That's no secret. I'm cool with Bernie. I'm cool with Coach Red. I'm cool with Bomac, of course. But I'll talk to Terrence Crawford. I'd have talked to Terrence Crawford off camera. Me and him joked a little bit. But that's about it. That's about it. He said I work for He said I work for Terrence Crawford. Well, you know what? I need some money then or I need to file for unemployment because I ain't got no money. But this is what these cornballs say. This is exactly what I'm talking about. They try to bully you and they will say you on somebody's payroll. Cause like I say, they can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. And that's just the bottom line. Like I said, man, if the truth hurts, then I guess you in pain. You better go get you some painkillers. You better get you some Percocet or whatever. Better go get you Percocet or some Oxycontin or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or some Vicodin. Oh, by the way, Town Biz does not condone the use of even, you know what I'm saying, prescriptive drugs. I gotta say that kind of stuff now because, you know, YouTube they've been coming down on people like that about stuff like that, for real. So I have to say that kind of stuff now. They've been really getting at us content creators about saying certain stuff. So Town Business does not condone the use of, you know, prescriptive drugs. For real. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But Nah, they ain't paying J-Dog because you know, J-Dog, I'm gonna have to send you some stuff to your email. Like I said before, man, that's what they do. They can't handle the truth. Terrence Crawford been a promotional free agent for over a year. Still no fight. Still no fight. And then, like I say, these punks think they could try to come on here and bombard you. Like, what part you guys don't understand? I can't be bullied. Can't be bullied. Not going for it. Like I said, it's a whole bunch of stuff that I can say that I haven't, you know, exposed. But I'm just like I said before, why are you guys worried about what promotional company somebody with? But like I said before, why ain't nobody talking about Why ain't nobody, and people get mad when I bring this up. Y'all was talking about Terrence Crawford was a slave being with Top Rank. Well, why ain't y'all saying that about Devin Haney? Oh, because, or Bill Haney. Oh, because some of y'all talked to Bill Haney. And a lot of these dudes is two-faces. They do this. A lot of these dudes, they do that. They'll talk crazy about somebody, but then all of a sudden, when somebody get them access, they cool with them. Just like they did the same thing with Wilder. They was talking a gang of stuff about Wilder, but then all of a sudden, Wilder started doing interviews with him. All of a sudden, Wilder is their best friend. I told you it's not about blackness, it's about access. But these same pro-black people, they want to tell Terrence Crawford how much money he can make, but they ain't got no problem with Conor McGregor. They ain't got no problem with Conor McGregor. I want y'all to understand this and direct this towards the so-called pro-black people. But they ain't pro-black, they pro-whack. Explain that to me, since y'all so pro-black, right? How come you don't have a problem with Conor McGregor making over $120 million fighting on a PBC card? A man that ain't never had a professional boxing match in his life. He made more, and he's still rich off that fight. How do you explain that? A man that ain't never boxed before in his life, but he made more money than most of these PBC fighters combined. The so-called bigwigs. Conor McGregor made more money than... See, I'm going to do some pocket watching. See, nobody don't want to have this conversation, and I told you, can't nobody muzzle me. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. Conor McGregor made more money in one professional fight than most of these boxers their big guns made in their entire career. That man made... So where you pro-black dudes at now? Where y'all goofies at now? Like I said, I'm going to keep blowing y'all out the water. Where y'all at now? Where y'all at now? I'm waiting for somebody to explain that to me. Where y'all at now? That man made Conor McGregor one fight. That Conor McGregor have to ever... McGregor still living fat off that money. The money, because Conor McGregor is always in trouble. Man, I like tearing y'all apart. See, that's where I would destroy somebody in a debate. Cause see the pro-whack brigade ain't said nothing yet. They ain't spoke on that. See, they can't answer that question. They can't answer that question. Like I said before, that question will end any debate. That question will win you any debate, because ain't nobody gonna be able to talk around that. It's documented what Conor McGregor made. But then they don't want, they found a... I want, let that sink in right quick. Let that sink in right quick. While everybody talking about somebody ducked the fight and all this stuff, this is how you win a debate. You don't even have to waste your time talking 20, 30 minutes. Ask yourself, or ask your so-called opponent to explain to you. Ask your so-called debate opponent to explain to you, why can't they give Terrence Crawford a real deal? Why can't they give him... Why can't they tell him how much they want to pay him to take this fight? Why don't they have a deal for Terrence Crawford? Ask yourself that. Explain to me, how did Conor McGregor, once again, explain that to me. A dude that never had a professional fight in his damn life make over $100 million. That was an insult. That was a travesty. And people don't want to keep it a buck. That was a travesty. That was an insult to anybody. That was an insult to anybody that ever put on some gloves. Let's just tell the truth. Let's just tell the truth. I might get myself, I might get ostracized again. But I'm going to tell the truth, because like I said, this is for these so-called pro-black dudes. Ask yourself, let that sink in. Conor McGregor, real talk, made more money in one night of work getting beat up. And basically a fight that Floyd carried him in. Floyd could have ended that fight in 3 rounds if he wanted to. Actually, let that sink in. This is for the pro-black. This is for the pro-black dudes. You know, the ones that was talking, calling Terrence Crawford top-ranked Toby. Like I said, I may get ostracized again, but you know what? It is what it is. Ask yourself that. Let that sink in. How do you make one big payday in one night? How do you make over 100 million? That man made more money in one night than Sugar Ray Leonard made in his whole career. Problem. He made more money in one night than Roy Jones Jr. made in his whole career. He made more money in one night than Muhammad Ali made in his whole career. Now, let that sink in. Who gave him that money? Who gave him that money? Since everybody want to talk that black stuff, like I keep saying, I will destroy you clowns. I don't have to debate with y'all because you already lost. You done. You done, son. You done. Keep in mind, I'm from Oakland, man. You done, son. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Who paid that man that money? Or who found a way to get that white man that money? Who paid a white man that kind of money? Wasn't Bob Arum. I don't want to hear no excuses. And that's what I'm saying. Floyd having that fight, he took millions away from the other fight. That was an insult. See, y'all don't want to hear the truth. That was an insult. See, people don't really want to hear the truth. Who, J-Dog, who paid that white man that money? What color is Al Heyman? See that? See, people don't want to have no real conversations. See, people don't want to hear the truth. Like I said, I will destroy you. Errol Spence fans are already cooked. You done. That was an insult to anybody that ever laced up a pair of gloves. For Conor McGregor to walk in there and make more money than most of these fighters did made or will probably make in their whole career. And then you got fighters out here like Hank Lundy struggling, don't have money to bury their father. Don't have, you know what I'm saying? Some of the, like, man, for real, man, you guys already cooked. How can, explain that to me? Because I done seen pictures of Al Heyman, he looked black to me. Explain that to me. And then Floyd, he's so self-absorbed. It wasn't no reason for Floyd to it wasn't no reason for Floyd to do that. But Floyd is all about himself. That money that they gave Conor McGregor could have been used to put together more cars. You could have divided that money that you used to pay Conor McGregor. That would have helped you put together and showcase bigger cars. But yet, here's the thing. Conor McGregor wasn't a PBC fighter. So you guys could go to hell when you talk all this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Y'all didn't have a problem with what Conor McGregor make. See how I'm blowing these and exposing the pro-black brigade. See how I'm blowing them out the water? You see how easy it is to ether them? Y'all ain't never spoke on Conor McGregor's money. Why you speaking on Terrence Crawford's? Sellouts? But then these is the same people that tried to call me a sellout. These are the same people that tried to call me the C word. Insinuate. I mean, for real, the nerve of these dudes. But the nerve of these, no, I'm serious. I'm serious, Vegas. Mark, for real, what color is Al Heyman? He black. Conor McGregor wasn't no PBC fighter. Conor McGregor made well over $100 million. And then with the pay-per-view, got a percentage of the pay-per-view. Well, it ain't me. It's you know who these dudes is. It ain't me, it's them. It's them. It's them. None of these dudes sit up there and complain about Conor McGregor's money. But then these dudes is worried about talking about, oh, you need to take what somebody give you. You need to take what you need to humble yourself. So like I said, where's these pro-black dudes at then? Where was this at then? This is what I'm saying. This is how fake these dudes are. Like I said, I don't have to debate these dudes because that's all I need to cook them. Just like on that Cameron Diaz movie, Bad Teachers, when they was making the LeBron Michael Jordan comparison, when dude said, call me when LeBron James has 6 rings. And dude said, that's the only argument you can make. And dude said, he killed him. He said, that's the only argument I need. That's the only argument I need. Conor McGregor, MMA fighter, got paid over $120 million. Who never had a professional fight in his life. But you dudes are sitting up telling Terrence Crawford how much he could take. You wasn't counting his cash, but you trying to count Terrence Crawford's money? You cornballs. You goofies. You lames. That's the only argument I need to win a debate. I don't have to spend 20, 30 minutes. That's the only argument I need to make. That's it. That's all you guys got to do to win a debate with these dudes. That's like I said, that's the only argument I need. That's how you end a debate quick. See, I'm like this, and I'm and you know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm talking hypothetically, not literally. See, I'm not a mass shooter. See, I don't go in there. I don't go into supermarkets and hurt innocent people. I'm a sniper. You know what I'm saying? I hit the target. And that's all I need is that one argument. Once again, these dudes worried about Terrence Crawford's money, complaining about him getting $10 million from Black Prime, but they complaining, saying he don't deserve it, saying Terrence Crawford ain't fought nobody. Keep in mind, well, who did Conor McGregor fight? He jumped all the way up I mean, for real. Conor McGregor he never had a professional fight in his life. Wasn't ranked by none of the sanctioning bodies. But somehow he got a boxing license and made more. Let that sink in. And I know y'all listening. I know y'all haters listening, because I will destroy you. You guys are already cooked. You beat. You cannot talk around that. You sitting up here saying Terrence Crawford didn't deserve $10 million. He don't deserve $10 million. So Conor McGregor deserved over $130 million that he got. Who did Conor McGregor fight? So y'all like to talk about who did Terrence. Like I said, I'm destroying y'all. You guys are cooked. You're done. You're done. You're done. You done. You done, son. You done. Cooked on the grill. Well done. Seasoned. The only thing I gotta do is put you on the platter and get ready to serve you up. You done, son. I just did. Of course I can. Because you cannot explain how do you pay somebody that kind of money. Conor McGregor made life change. It don't matter. That's you can't talk around that. You making excuses, dude. You making excuses. Popularity don't mean a damn thing. He didn't fight nobody. I can compare Conor McGregor. See, I can. It ain't about putting up a link. And then, not to mention, it's not like Conor McGregor was a undefeated MMA fighter. So you have bro, stop it. You making excuses. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Once again, you reaching for the sky and it's nothing there. I can't compare it. You cannot justify Conor McGregor making that kind of money in one night, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You talking to town biz, bro. You got the wrong one, bro. You go on them other channels to try to talk that stuff that'll sit up there. Nah, popularity don't mean nothing. No, bro. No, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. You're not finna sit up there and say that Conor McGregor was worth 100. Stop it, dude. Stop it. And then at the same time, the funny thing is they promoted that fight. That like for real, bro. Stop trying to save dude, man. And if they made so much money off that pay-per-view, where did it go? Where's the revenue? Why you having trouble like I said, if you got so much money, if you made so much money, why are you tripping off paying Terrence Crawford that kind of money? Conor McGregor was an MMA fighter. Conor McGregor never even made that kind of money fighting MMA, bro. So stop it, man. You embarrassing yourself. Did Conor McGregor ever make that kind of money fighting MMA? No. Was Conor McGregor undefeated as an MMA fighter before he fought Floyd Mayweather? No. Absolutely not. So once again, I can't compare that. No, bro. You trying to make excuses. You trying to justify that foolishness. Hey, listen, if they would have gave Conor McGregor like maybe $15 million, it wouldn't have been that bad. But they gave him an asterisk to sit up to, bro. You cannot sit up here and justify him getting paid almost $140 million. Don't insult my intelligence and don't insult the people that's listening to this stream's intelligence. And you've been coming on my channel for a while, but bro, you trying to insult my intelligence and you trying to insult the people that's listening to this podcast. There's no way you can justify him getting paid that kind of money. No way. No way. Man made more than Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, bro, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. How did that help boxing? Who benefited from it? Who benefit if did it help boxing? No, because look where we are now. Yeah, that's the only one that benefited from it. Floyd Mayweather. That's the only one that benefited from who pocketed all the money. And like I said before, that fight wasn't even sold out. They charged $100 for that fight. Do you and then when people seen what that fight, and then when people saw the actual fight, who had their eyes wide open? Who had their eyes wide open? What was the end results of that fight? What was proven? Why you think that ain't never been did before? Why you think it ain't never been did again? Because when people saw the actual fight, people was like, okay, we know what this is. Because to be honest with you, Conor McGregor looked terrible in that fight. Floyd carried him. And when it was all over with, people knew once and for all that an MMA fighter, for the most part, couldn't beat no professional boxer. Floyd carried Conor McGregor. And I was sitting up watching this fight. I was just like watching it. And I was watching it. I already knew Floyd was going to stop him. I know Floyd had a job to do, basically try to make this last as long as it could. Like, why you think nobody don't want to see this again? Why you think nobody don't want to see this again? Because they know what would happen. Why you think it was a one-time thing? And like I said, you still can't justify Conor McGregor getting paid the type of money that he got paid. And then the revenue that you took in from that fight, you could have used that to, help elevate the PBC. You know what I'm saying? You could have helped put that back into the PBC and help elevate the PBC. But I don't want to talk about what's going on financially, because as you can see, they the ones that said they don't have the money to pay Terrence Crawford, or been hitting, they don't have money. They the ones that told Terrence Crawford he'd get paid off the pay-per-view. So something ain't right. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm not finna sit up here and I ain't finna sit up here and be bought. And I'm not finna sit up here and listen to people try to insult my intelligence by trying to justify some white man, some white MMA fighter that had losses, that wasn't even undefeated, that never had a professional boxing match in his life, getting paid that kind of money, life-changing money. Well, they said Logan Paul made $20 million. But he say Floyd did, well, he was supposed to get $20 million. He's supposed to have a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather. But hey, once again, Logan Paul get allegedly offered $20 million. And Logan Paul only had 3 professional fights. Actually won. And then the fight with Floyd was an exhibition match. So there, like I said, there you have it. So how do you explain that? Oh, I know. Logan Paul got 20 million followers on YouTube, right? See, you doing exactly, you playing right into my hand. You proving my point. You justifying 2 white boys getting paid astronomical money who didn't climb up the ranks. Once again, who did Logan Paul fight to get guaranteed $20 million? Y'all see how easy this is? Town is good. Town is good. I'm good. I'm T Grizzly. You just proved my point. You just proved my point. You took the bait again by even bringing up Logan Paul. And I didn't even have, you just proved my, bro, you just proved my point. You proved my point. They don't even want to give Terrence Crawford $10 million, but then they giving white boys, they giving YouTubers $20 million, and then they giving MMA fighters $140 million. You just proved my point. Case closed. Case closed. Case closed. See, this is why if I went on one of these debate panels, I would destroy them. You just proved it. You just proved my point again. They told Logan Paul he was going to get $20 million. Now, but Vegas, Mark, I don't be wanting to do this, man, but these dudes be forcing me to do this. It's like Jadakiss, man. I didn't want to do this, but y'all forced me to do this. Y'all forced me to do this, so there you have it. 2 white boys, a YouTuber, and an MMA fighter were allegedly paid almost $160 million combined. But once again, you can't fight. You don't even want to give Bud $10 million. You don't have $10 million for him, but you, and once again, Floyd Mayweather is involved in this. So there you have it, you guys. I said enough. I didn't even get to the other stuff that I was going to talk about. But we'll continue tomorrow. Appreciate y'all tapping in. It's your boy Tail Biz. I'm out. Hell yeah.